in California. In a lawsuit filed today against Smokey Robinson, the women who used to work for him say he sexually assaulted them and created a hostile work environment, among other things. Robinson's wife is also named in the lawsuit. It details multiple allegations, some as recent as last year. One employee says Robinson sexually assaulted her at least 23 times. Three of the women say they didn't want to report it to police, in part because they were afraid of risking the possible adverse effect on their immigration statuses, according to the suit. Another says Robinson's, quote, brutal sexual advances were constant and even predictable while she worked for him. His accusers are seeking at least $50 million. NBC News has reached out to Robinson's reps for comment. No word back yet. Camila Bernal is joining us now. And obviously, Camila, this is a late-breaking situation. What else do we know? What else are we learning?
Hallie, these are some serious allegations, and the attorneys just now calling Smokey Robinson a serial rapist that needs to be stopped. So again, we have not heard from Smokey Robinson, but these allegations include sexual assault, battery, false imprisonment, you name it. I mean, here is what they're saying. They're saying that these allegations happened repeatedly. You mentioned one of the women saying it happened at least 23 times. The attorneys and the lawsuit saying that you could see a pattern in these allegations. All of them were either housekeepers or house staff, and some of them even working together at the same time. The oldest of these cases going back to 2006, employment in that year, and you mentioned the latest happening just last year. These women saying that they were forced to resign because of the repeated sexual assault that they went through. And you mentioned some of them saying that they were worried about their immigration status. Their attorneys also saying they were worried because they lived paycheck to paycheck. They needed that money and were afraid of losing their livelihoods. They were also afraid, essentially, of the status and the influence that Smokey Robinson had, and were afraid of essentially speaking out. Some of these things, obviously not something I can detail on TV, but some serious allegations, Hallie.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news.
$50 million must be a magic number to these women. Because $50 million, because Shannon's his ex girl he's messing with $50 million. Why $50 million is such a magic number? I do not know. But go ahead, Roddy, man. What's your take?
I was about to say these celebrities, after they win these cases, they have to counter sue. Because if you let something go unhinged without a slap on the wrist, people gonna feel like, okay, I'm gonna continue to do it, and that's the problem we're having. I knew since the situation with the P. Diddy case occurred with Cassidy, that was gonna happen. More of these celebrities, black man, is gonna be targeted. As you can see, Shannon Sharp, 50 million. Now Smokey Robinson, who is an 86-year-old man, $50 million. Like, if these people don't wake up and see what's going on here, we would never will. Now, according to some sources, they are saying that he literally would ask them to go ahead and give him a BJ doing some of these encounterments. We don't know how true that is. This is what is alleged saying, and some of these sources are saying that he would tell his assistant or his employees. But Hakeem, your thoughts on this very quickly. Go right ahead.
Oh my God, man. The man is 86. Can he even get it up?
It's annoying. Go ahead.
Listen, the man is 83, man. This stuff's starting to get crazy, man. This is why I don't even want to be around women no more. I'm scared to even be around women no more. Just you looking at them is sexual harassment. If I say hello, sexual harassment. If I pass him some hot Cheetos, sexual harassment.
It's like back in the day when you look at a white woman. Remember, like looking at a white woman. Yeah. That's what it's becoming like.
Sexual harassment. What do we do now?
I'll tell you what you do, Hakeem. If you're older men in their 40s, because it looks like they're these young women, they're attacking these women in their 40s. Get married.
Yeah.
Stay away. Stay away from these women. Protect yourself, because we're seeing a curly thing right now. We seeing these women. If you got some money, celebrities, you in your 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, you might be 100. You might be 100 years old. Whatever, they're going to attack you. Luckily, Prince and Michael, they're not God bless their souls, and I'm glad they're not here to be in this type of BS.
Oh,
they would attack Michael and Prince. Oh boy, all hell would have broke loose.